Well, you asked for it. Now you have it. I woke up early on this Saturday to get you one more video before March Madness, the tournament, begins next week. This should be fun. It is Saturday morning. I am going to have to rush through these to get this onto YouTube in time, so I hope the tens of fans out there appreciate what we're doing here this afternoon. Sun Belt Conference in the semifinals. It's ULL taking on Georgia State. It's a revenge situation for Georgia State. They lost the Sun Belt final by 1 point last year in a thriller to the Raging Cajuns of ULL. Georgia State, led by Kentucky transfer Ryan Harrow and RJ Hunter. They have a terrific backcourt and backcourt wins in March. Give me Georgia State to move on to the finals, hopefully revenge that loss last year, and they get into the finals beating ULL. Move on to the Conference USA finals. It's UAB and Middle Tennessee playing for a chance to make the tournament. Who knew it was going to be the 3 and 6 seed in this one. Important to note that they're playing this in Birmingham, just 3 miles from the campus of UAB. And UAB did not lose a Conference USA game at home all season long. And here they are in the finals. It's just as bad as the AA Conference playing in UConn's stadium for that tournament, giving a huge advantage to the Huskies, but we're not picking that game. We're picking this game. UAB -2 against Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, a very young team, and UAB brings a lot of pressure, which is going to be key in this game. At home, that pressure, I see Middle Tennessee getting into some foul trouble, not being able to handle it. UAB wins it, goes on to March Madness, -2 in that game. Now it's the Mountain West Finals out in Vegas. You have Wyoming playing against San Diego State. San Diego State giving up 9.5 in this one. Yes, they beat Wyoming pretty convincingly both times this season. Once, Wyoming was out without Larry Nance. Nance will be back this game playing extremely well. And more importantly, they're getting some contribution from Josh Adams in this tournament. Now, if Adams can provide that, Nance is an absolute beast in this tournament. San Diego State doesn't score as consistently as we would like. So I'm going to take the points in this one. Give me Wyoming plus 9.5. The SWAC Finals. Everyone knows a lot about the SWAC Finals because Southern is playing Texas Southern. Southern can't make the dance. So Texas Southern already in. That means pressure totally off the #1 seed here in Texas Southern. They roll. They've already beat Southern by double digits earlier in this season. They're only -6.5. They're playing in Texas. Give me Texas Southern, the #1 seed, -6.5. Already punched their ticket, but they get the championship nonetheless, -6.5. The ACC Finals. It's #1 Virginia against #2 Duke. Wait, what? Oh, being told it's not that, and it's #5 seed North Carolina against #3 seed Notre Dame. Notre Dame is in the ACC. Notre Dame is in the ACC Finals taking on North Carolina. North Carolina, the one thing that you can do against them is slow the game down, make it half court, play defense, and you should be able to beat them. The problem is Louisville and Virginia, the best two teams doing that, weren't able to beat North Carolina. Marcus Page, Justin Jackson, Bryce Johnson playing extremely well right now and playing in North Carolina. I expect UNC to win this ACC tournament and get some big-time momentum going into the tournament. Watch out for North Carolina. They're athletic, and I think they're playing extremely well right now, -3.5 against Notre Dame. They win the ACC championship. Pac-12 championship. You had that upset late last night. Well, it wasn't really an upset as #2 Oregon beat #3 Utah, but nonetheless, I think a little bit of a minor upset that Oregon was the underdog in that one. Today, they're playing against Arizona. Arizona has absolutely clobbered them twice already this season, but 17.5 is way too many points for a conference championship game. I think Oregon gets to play up a little bit today. The Ducks go quacking. I don't think they're going to win this game. Arizona wins, but 17.5 is just way too many points, especially in a conference championship game. And you know the underdogs are going to, in Vegas, will have the Oregon Ducks back. So I'm going to take Oregon plus that number. And finally, it's the Southland Championship. Yes, the Southland Championship for my degenerate pick of the day. Stephen F. Austin going up against Sam Houston State, the battle of Stephen versus Sam. SFA, won last year in the tournament. They beat VCU in that classic 5v12 matchup. I think Stephen F. Austin gets back to the tournament this year, only -3. Coach Brad Austin has the Player of the Year, Thomas Walkup, on that team. Everyone was expecting this team to make it back to the dance. I think they get that accomplished by winning the Southland again today. And watch out for them. They're probably getting around a 12-13 seed again. Could pull off another upset, but hey, let's wait for the brackets to come out. There it is, everybody. One last thing to get to you. Michigan State giving up 2.5 to Maryland today. Maryland already clobbered Michigan State twice. I'm a Spartan grad, so there's no way I'm betting against this game, but if I had to choose, I would take Maryland minus the point, or plus the points actually, in this one. I think it's going to be Wisconsin and Maryland in the Big Ten final tomorrow. So good luck, everyone, and we'll see you out in Vegas. Hey, if you see me, say hi. We'll see you all whenever.